Hello, good evening to everyone. It's me, Thales. This is my channel about English language. I cover from basic to advanced, and I have 4 different playlists, right? 2 of them English grammar, basic grammar with explanations in Portuguese, and intermediate advanced grammar fully in English. And I also offer you vocabulary videos, right? 2 different playlists. Basic vocabulary with explanations in Portuguese and advanced idioms vocab, in which I bring you an expression, a phrasal verb, an idiom, and a set of examples entirely in English. Before we begin, subscribe, share the content with your friends. I have more than 500 videos available, and I upload videos almost on a daily basis, not necessarily every day, but I try to do so. Give the thumbs up if you enjoy that content from my videos. This is a free project, right? I started last year, and my intention is to bring free content for everyone, right? And it's a good way to study English, right, on my own, to speak English, as I don't have a friend, a foreign friend to speak with or to talk to. It's a good opportunity to review grammar and to review vocabulary and to learn new expressions. Let's get into it. Today's expression is get off to a flying start, okay? What is to get off to a flying start? Means to begin something extremely well, right? So if you start something, if you get off to a flying start, it means that what you're doing has a high chance of being successful, right? You started something, or a job, a work, or something you are doing in an extremely good fashion, okay? Let's see some examples. To get off to a flying start, right? So this is an idiom. And this idiom, I searched through the internet many expressions, right? And this is one of the most frequent idioms to study. I try to bring the most relevant expressions and idioms for you. The first example, advertising revenue in the new financial year has got off to a flying start. Okay, so here we are talking about a company, right, which is investing in advertising, and thankfully the company is being extremely successful because there is a lot of revenue, right? Or how can I say, money is coming, right? Cash is coming to the company because of advertising. So advertising revenue in the new financial year has got off to a flying start. So the financial year has just started, and it's been extremely successful so far. So people are optimistic in that company because they believe that the revenue from advertising will get to soaring rates, right? Will be extremely successful. The second example also refers to investment from organizational context. His company got off to a flying start thanks to his father's generous investments. Oh my God. Well, many companies have investors, right? All around the world, right? But some companies, they have some private investments, right? Some people who have huge amounts of money so that they can invest in a company. A big corporation, for example, they have stocks, right, in the stock market, and you can buy those stocks. You can buy them and you have part in that company, right? And you help the company achieve their goals by investing in them. But this example, I'm saying that, for example, he has a company, right? His company. And his father helped him open the company. And his father injected, right? There were huge amounts of money invested in the company, and thanks to that, the company got off to a flying start. Of course, it will depend on the way he manages the company, right? Money isn't everything. The market is too competitive, right? So he must be able to manage well the company. But here we have got off. Got off is the simple past of get. Get, got. It's an irregular verb, okay? Get off, got off. So far, so good? The next example, we shall need a large donation from the local citizens if the charity is to get off to a flying start. Okay, so we have a charity open, right? It may be a company or an event, a charity event, and the likelihood of it being successful will depend on donations, right? So here I'm saying that we shall need a large donation from the local citizens. If people don't donate to the charity, the likelihood of it being successful is extremely low. So we are expecting people to donate to the charity, right? So if the charity, in order to be successful, right, in order to get off to a flying start, the charity needs large donations, right, large amounts of money. Okay, the next example, the restaurant made a flying start by filling up on opening night. Okay, so the restaurant is on its opening night, right? Its first day, right? It opens to the public, and we consider that it was successful, right? At least on opening night, because it filled up the restaurant, right? The restaurant was crowded, it attracted much attention from the public, and it got off to a flying start, or is off to a flying start. Of course, the success in the future will depend on the investments, the management, marketing, and so forth, right? On dedication, right? People must dedicate themselves if they want the restaurant to be successful, if they want the charity to be successful, or if the company will be a success in the future. All right? And last but not least, we have this example. She's got off to a flying start in her new career. Okay, so it happens to many people. For example, you are following a path in your career. For example, you are an engineer or whatever, doesn't matter, just an example, okay? You're an engineer and then you realize that the market is not favorable for you and you decide to change your career entirely. You decide to open a new company, you decide to invest in a company, to have how can I say, to work in as a business consultant, right? As you have much experience in big companies, you decide to change, right? To change the turns, to change the tides of your career. And in the beginning, you're being extremely successful because you have many clients, many people want to hire your services. So we could say that you got off to a flying start. What about you? Now let's make a question to you. What situations or events do you consider that you got off to a flying start? For example, studying English. Many people get off to a flying start in studying English because they dedicate themselves, they have books, they have the right resources, they are studying vocabulary, they are listening, so they have contact with the language every single day. So they got off to a flying start. Or if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be, you name it, an accountant, in order to have a profession, you have to study, you have to prepare yourself. So when you prepare yourself, when you start studying, getting ready to this new reality, we can say that you got off to a flying start because you have the edge over your competition, right? When you have the edge over competition, it means that you are in front, right? You are way ahead from your competitors, okay? All right, people, that was it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, today's expression. I will record the next video about another expression before sleeping, but don't forget, watch my videos. I have many content many videos, much content available about English grammar and vocabulary, right? I hope I see you soon. Bye bye.